Come on. All right. Beautiful view of the river, and it's about 3 o'clock. And it gets dark about 4:30. So we got a little bit of time to make us a camp. And, all right, Ranger, go, dude. Oh, you peed on my feet. Oh, Ranger. Find a little spot that I think it's going to do pretty good. This little spot right here is going to be little spot right here. I figured I'd put like a tarp up between that tree and that tree, and then whittle this tree right here. If you can see it right there, whittle this tree down for firewood, and just have a good little fire and sit out here and have a good time. So it's supposed to be like 33 degrees tonight, down into the 30s, so it's going to get kind of chilly. And so we're going to start with the firewood. I want to have plenty of firewood first because I can always build my shelter later. And considering that I know it's going to be a tarp shelter, so this is what I'm looking at. Oh, Ranger over there. He's having a blast. He's probably gonna have ticks all over it. But anyway, this tree right here is what I'm gonna use for firewood. And it's some kind of falling down tree. And the only thing I gotta be worried about is the poison ivy all over this tree, because this place is slammed full of the poison ivy. And this tree is slammed full of the poison ivy. Joy. Look at that. All them vines right there. See all these vines right there? That's all poison ivy. And if you burn it and breathe it in, it's just as bad as if you had it applied to your skin. So won't be burning a lot of that log. I'll be looking for another something to burn. Great, awesome. All right, I brought the Campndoor Mini Cordless Chainsaw, and we're gonna see how well this thing whittles down some of those dead limbs around here and get us a firewood cut for tonight. This tree and this tree that I want to use. This is Ranger's first time camping, so he don't really understand. He loves the woods, but he don't understand what we're doing. The Double D 3x3, I mentioned this in the book a lot, because this is the tarp. All right, knucklehead. So if you have not used a solar lantern before, I'm telling you now, you don't know what you're missing. They're lightweight, they're awesome, and they're extremely bright. I mean, these things just light up your whole camp. I mean, they light up the whole camp. And so you can hang one of these dudes up here on this tree, and you're good to go. 2 years ago, I made this sheet, this waterproof sheet. 2 years ago, I did a video. I'll post a link to this video. And this thing is still perfect for a ground cloth. It is still perfect, it's still waterproof. And I use it all the time for a ground cloth type situation. So this was made 2 years ago. Check out the video up here somewhere or whatever. Watch out. You just gonna lay down and take a nap right here, huh? You're just gonna lay down and take a nap on this ground cloth, huh? Good boy. Good boy. I got my chair, and I like this little chair. It's pretty cool. Just got word my brother's in the hospital, so I might be cutting this little camping trip short. Let's see how he's doing. All right, got my folding chair. Now I can relax and take a chill. Get off the feet. Get some kind of smaller stuff here. Start this fire with. Have you ever used the Blackbeard fire plugs? I mean, these things are crazy awesome. And you just break one out and you just rip it apart and it comes into like cotton or whatnot. And you just throw a spark to it and it's good to go. Ranger loves chewing on them. I don't know why. I guess because he's a silly dog. Throw a spark on them things. Boy, this is difficult with the dogs. Voila, I mean, they're just quick. You throw you a couple of them in there, start you a good old fire. And this fire will be rolling here in a few minutes. All-weather fire starter. It's starting to get a lot cooler. All right, I got the little chair put together. I got a fire good and going. I got the bed set up. I got the sleeping bag strolled out. It's almost time to start getting ready for bed. A little windy today. We got some airplanes flying over. That's crazy. Everywhere you go, you got airplanes now. But you got the creek. Not the creek. We got the Pearl River right here, and it's pretty. It's a little low, but it's pretty. So last night was pretty cold, and yeah, Ranger was cold, I was cold. Covered him up with a wool blanket. Got plenty of firewood though. Firewood lasted a long time. And get some coffee rolling, and then we're gonna walk through the woods and see what we can see. I got this French press by Stanley. This thing is cool. I got the primitive camping blend by this guy, and then I got this like kitchen tool roll pouch by Lockby, and it's pretty cool because you get to open that thing up and you get some bouillon cubes in there. I got chicken and beef bouillon cubes. I got salt, pepper, and some little Creole seasoning. And then I got a little spray bottle of olive oil And then I got a tablespoon and a fork, and that's what I'm going to use for the coffee today. And then over here, I got some little instant coffees, but we're not going to use that today. Now, it's got this little clasp right here. If you undo that clasp, and then you unroll this dude, and it's got like a little, it's like a kit that you have for your kitchen. All right, over here I got some powdered coffee or some instant coffee. Then I got some Creole seasoning and some salt and some pepper. I got some olive oil. Then I got a tablespoon, and then I got a fork. And then here I got chicken bouillon cubes, and then I got some beef bouillon cubes right here. Now, what I was really using this kit for today was the tablespoon, so I could throw the coffee into the French press here. There's a fill line in this cup. I don't think we need that much. Just having a cup of coffee. This French press is cool. It kind of works similar to the GeoPress. You got your coffee strainer on the bottom. Uno, dos, three, and four. That should work. Be a strong cup of coffee. Now we'll just pour this into here and let it sit for a minute. So one of the main things I worry about with Ranger being out here on this river is the alligators, because alligators love dogs, and a surefire way to attract an alligator is bring a dog with you. But being 30 degrees last night, I don't think that alligators are going to be that big of a problem. Now, he's liking it because I have this area has a lot of wild hogs out here. And he has been rooting around, just like sniffing out these hogs. And about 3 o'clock this morning, the coyotes, they were out. I couldn't see them, but they were very close by. They were loud, and my camera didn't have a battery in it. And then they run off. But coyotes was out here like crazy. I had the whole Ranger by the collar. He was going to take off with them. But yeah, that's that. Yeah, Ranger loves running around in these woods. It's pretty though. It's pretty. The only thing is right now, poison ivy is everywhere. You got to watch out on your firewood. Poison ivy vines everywhere on your firewood. And you don't want to burn the poison ivy in your fire, because the smoke from the poison ivy can still be inhaled, and it can lead to hospitalization or death. And yeah, it's bad juju. So that just strained that down. So now we have just straight up coffee. This is gonna be hot. Ooh, it's hot and strong. Walking around looking for mushrooms, and so far I haven't found anything. You know, usually in December, late November, early December, Man, these airplanes, there has been an airplane over me the whole time I've been out in these woods. But anyway, I'm out here looking for mushrooms right now, and I have not found anything at all. Ranger running around. He's got his little orange shirt on. That's to keep all the rednecks from shooting him. Most mushrooms are going to be on your oak trees or your dead stuff, and so we're going to walk around till we find some more. There's a couple of dead ones laying on the ground. Hopefully I find some good oyster mushrooms. Last year this time, I found some humongous oyster mushrooms. So we walk up on this creek right here, and there's a thicket right through the woods right over there. And I jumped a huge hog. I couldn't get my camera in time, and Ranger took off chasing after this hog. I was like, Lord, that hog's gonna eat him alive, and he just stopped and came back. So that was a good one. But big giant hog. Hopefully we'll find a smaller hog, and we'll be open roasting. Hogs roasting on an open fire. That'd be awesome. So I did find some mushrooms, and let me show you. These are Reishi mushrooms, and they're old now. They're not really that good. But these are what they call the mushrooms of immortality, Reishi. So they're all up in this log. You make a drink out of them. And then they got some stuff on this log, but I'm not gonna go there. All right, so now we walked up on some honey mushrooms. These things are edible. And they usually come up as a whole group. So, yeah. Hogs have torn this up pretty good. It ain't been long here. I'm about 217 yards from the camp. And I'm wanting to go that way a little bit, and camp is back this way. So I'm wanting to walk over here. Well, gotta go. Nothing happened on this video. Everything went wrong. A lot of it didn't get filmed. And now it is time. I gotta head to the house. Got some family stuff happening that I needed to be at home for. And so, oh well, it is what it is. Not everything is a success. And, so I'm gonna be tearing down camp and going to the house. We'll try this again. Talk to you later.